as someone who's now been to, I mean, covered the Vikings for quite a few years now and been to plenty of Vikings games, it's one of, if you're ever thinking of making a road trip, Bears fans, don't overlook Minnesota because it's one of the best game presentations I've ever seen. And I've been to every NFC stadium, most AFC
Mm.
stadiums, with fake snow, the way that the crowd goes into it. And you mentioned the fans, Paul, and I really want to talk a little bit more about just how much this Vikings team means to the fans, despite the fact that, just like Chicago, they haven't seen a whole lot of astronomical success. They haven't reached the mountaintop. It's one of those things, how passionate this fan base is such a reflection of the city. And it's such a, I feel like all four of these teams in this division are just, the fan bases are so incredible. And it makes it so easy to want to cover these guys and root for these guys. So, how do you balance all of that? Because it's so easy to get swept up in.
That's so beautifully put, and here's why. Because having seen these stadiums like you and having seen them as long as I have, I mean, my very first regular season game I called in my life was in Champaign, Illinois, because of the renovation of Soldier Field.
Yep.
It was like 110 heat index. Jim Miller hits David Terrell back center of the end zone in overtime, and we lose. And that's my indoctrination to the NFL. So then I got to
Mhm.
Soldier Field for the first time next year. That's '02, and that's Moss against R.W. McQuarters. And oh, by the way, who's that rookie from Louisiana Lafayette that's unbelievable? Oh, they call him Peanut? So I'll never forget Peanut Tillman, man, one of my all-time favorite players. But Soldier Field has always been loud. Okay, if they're winning 5 or 6, or if they're winning 12 or 13, that place gets loud for an outdoor stadium, especially when that bear comes out there and gets all aggressive. I mean, when Devin Hester used to run out on the field and the Soldier Boy song would come on, whoa! I mean, I'll never forget that. Well, Lambeau Field's one of my favorite stops. We stay
Yeah.
40 minutes
Sure.
away from the stadium. It's immortality when you roll up on there. I mean, it's football Americana. It's about one of the quietest stadiums that I've ever been part of. I don't know, maybe the average age of the season ticket holder 62, but they don't make a lot of noise at Lambeau. But I love the place. Ford Field's been the wild card here
Yeah.
because even when they walked off on us and won for the first time in a year in 2021, it was loud and it wasn't even close to full. Now that it's full and they know they're good, not only is it loud, but they're starting to get Philly
Definitely.
loud on social media. So now they're starting to
It's
really
so
like,
true.
hey, I can talk trash. This is fun. Wow, where's this been? So we saw a little of that last year. And then you get to US Bank Stadium and the Vikings from a radio and TV standpoint, a fan base standpoint, polling, and just it's everything to a majority of the fans. They love the Wolves, they love the Wild, they love the Twins, they love the Lynx, they love the Loons, they love the Gophers, the whole thing. But it starts and stops with Minnesota Vikings football year round.